But if it's all stuffy and professional and there's no fun in it, then why are you doing it? You know? So you gotta keep it fun, and you have to keep those relationships. Let's see. For me, my workouts, getting to the gym is really, really huge. And it might not look like that for you, but whatever that is, don't compromise it. Every time I get off balance, I find myself compromising that time that I've created myself to get into the gym or have that time to myself. So those times are really huge for yourself. You've got to find that balance. Let's see. What are some key components needed in your toolbox? For me, it was education, education, education. I didn't come from a real estate family. I didn't come from a real estate background necessarily. So for me, it was a lot of education. And you know, for some people, it's a lot of money to put into those classes. But you know, I'm getting ready to close on my first flip, and it's going to pay off my education. So I'm free to do my next thing and just pocket whatever I make from there. So you know, you just have to make that step and decide to open up your mind and pull in whatever you can learn. Let's see. Oh, and I didn't really talk about what I was, why you guys even wanted me to talk up here. I did start in June, and I have 2 flips under my belt. My goal, actually our original goal was to do 5 deals, which whether they were flips or holds, by August. And my team members that I've been able to build up came to me and said, you can do 1 every month for the next year. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. And they said, yes, you can. And I said, all right, let's do it. So I'm 2 for 2, looking for March. So, you know, Vicki, let's talk. Yeah. Jim. No, so, you know, so that's, I mean, you know, 2 is small, but it's on the right track. It is good. Let's see. I have a network of investors that have similar goals, or that I go through the same classes with, that we can bounce ideas off of each other and things like that. That's been really important to me. And something that my husband hasn't quite learned yet, because he hasn't really been digging down into the classes, is the importance of partnerships. One of the things I've learned, especially just from going to those cash flow games, you guys go to some of the cash flow games? Yeah. The importance of partnerships in those. Just out of a game, you get so far so fast. So you know, if we can treat getting into our deals like that, then you know, why wouldn't that work? And figuring out how we can creatively get into projects together. I think that's really important. And that's one of the things that I think we talked about with this group, is we talked about the small community that we've been able to create. And I think I had said, when we were trying to decide, you know, which direction to head in, I just remember thinking I would partner with anyone in this room before I would partner with the 200 people at any other investor meeting, because I know the people here, and I've created those relationships. So let's see. A mentor is really huge. I have a mentor. I have a few different mentors. I have a real estate mentor, but I also have some mentors in other areas. So it's really important to align yourself with someone that's doing what you want to be doing. So what really changed my investing, because I was going along, I was taking these classes, and I was getting all this knowledge, and I felt like I was spinning my wheels a little bit, but I knew that I was kind of new. So I was just kind of hanging out there, floating. And the thing that really changed me was doing the thing that most people don't think to do because we're very, because we get out there, we want to be independent, and we may not, or we may be told that it's not the thing to do, is to get a buying agent. I have a broker, and she is the most dynamic, hardworking person that I have teamed up with so far, and she has, the two of us are able to work together as a cohesive team and feed off of each other, and that's basically how we've gotten our deals so far. So for me, that was, everyone's kind of asking me, what changed it, what turned it around, and getting that buyer's agent. It really did, and not everyone, that doesn't always work out great for everyone. For me, thank goodness it did, because I've got someone really, really great on my team. What else? Financial advisor. My husband and I didn't know what kind of money we had access to. We didn't realize we had access to any money at all. And so when we actually sat down with someone who we trusted, who we allowed them to kind of just look at, we went to them at like an open book, and we let them look at what we had and what we had the ability to do. We discovered that we had a lot more money, access to money than we thought. So I highly recommend just talking to someone and just sitting down and just find out, because you might not think, I certainly didn't. I'm an English major, so numbers don't come naturally to me. I don't think, oh great, we could put this here and put that there, and then once it started to come together, it actually jumped us from having to just scrape together a few $1,000s to, hey, let's just jump right into some fixes. So that was really important to us. That made a big difference. Okay, so other tools. Let's see. I use Trulia. I know, I do it. I actually use it for the map. I use it for to see what schools are in it, or the homes are in. I like their they have great school rating systems there. Crime rate is also on there as well, if you look at that. Tax assessment, it's just a quick way just to kind of find out tax assessment. It may not be all exactly perfect, but kind of on the surface, that's sort of the first place I go. I also use reiblackbook.com. I don't know if I said that fast enough or too fast. reiblackbook.com. I think it's similar to connectedinvestors.com, I believe. It seems like it. It's a network of investors, and we are able to network it with each other. They have access to, you can figure out ARVs, you can figure out neighborhoods. You can't do the schools and the crimes like I do Trulia. You can also create different. You can also create ways to market your properties on that site. There's a bunch of different ways, different things on that website. I use Facebook. If you don't like Facebook, you might have to just get over it, because everyone's on Facebook these days. I have met more people on Facebook, investors, and connected with people more than I can even think of. And that was a huge marketing thing for us. And believe it or not, MLS, that's where we found our 2 properties. MLS is so tight right now, and it's really, really hard, but if you're diligent and you look through what you're looking through, or you look through those areas that you're just scouring, they'll come. They're there. They're just tight. But yeah, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. But 2 in 2 months so far. So here we go. Okay, so I'm a yoga instructor, like Katie. And I'd like to do a little exercise with you. Not going to make you touch your toes or anything like that, but just a little bit of a breathing exercise. So just humor me, and then you can talk about me behind my back later. It's crazy. There's always something that we feel that we lack in some area of our investing of this world that we've put ourselves into, whether it's confidence or money or social skills or I don't know, knowledge, or just something that we lack, time, anything, that whatever you feel like you lack. So take just a second, just a moment to think about something that when the going gets tough and you're really feeling down and you're really feeling frustrated, no matter what level of investor you are, we all get there, I think. So just think of something that you feel like that you lack, that you sometimes run out of. Yeah? So let's all close our eyes. And just give that a name. Just 1 or 2 words, whatever it is. Just give it a name. Just be aware of it. You don't have to judge it or, be happy about it or sad about it or anything. Just be aware of it. So then take just a couple of breaths in and out of the body. Just some cleansing breaths. You can even open your lips and maybe let a sigh escape. Release some of your day. Find that thing that you feel like sometimes you lack or sometimes you start to run out of, and put it right at about the center of your chest. So then on your next inhale, imagine that thing, that aspect, that thing that you feel that you lack. Imagine that it grows just a little bit, not huge, but just a little bit. Just imagine that you're just kind of feeding it with your breath. On every inhale, just feed it a little bit more. And then as you exhale, so on your next exhale, imagine that thing starts to radiate through your body. So say it's confidence. As you inhale, your confidence starts to grow, and as you exhale, that confidence starts to just radiate and fill up just more of your body. On your next inhale, let it grow, and then exhale, let it fill up more of your body. Inhale, let it grow. Exhale, let it fill up even more of your body. And then one more time, inhale, let it grow. And exhale, let it fill up all of your body. Down to your toes, fingertips, the crown of your head. Take a big, deep breath in. Exhale, release, and then you can open your eyes.
Body's full of money.
Awesome.
And St. Patrick's Day is coming, and now I'm green.
There you go. All right, that was my little yoga lesson. I couldn't let that go.
I landed in Boulder.
Thank you, Andy.
What's that?
I landed in Boulder.
There you go. Thank you very
Truly.
much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the investors that have been around way longer than me. I can't wait to learn even more from you guys. Those were just some little tidbits that helped me. I hope that you were able to take away just a few.
Thank you.
Thank you.